Tournament day, in-house tournament day. So we're gonna go a little bit over the pointing system real fast. So we got 4 points for mount or back. On your back, on your back. Cool. So once I get, maybe I get side mount, I get mount right here. Mount is on my knees are here, and I hold this position for 3 seconds. The ref's gonna come up and go like this for 3 seconds, then give you your 4 points. All right, go ahead, turtle. There you go. Now, if I get the back, go forward, go forward, no forward, forward. Yeah, there you go. Boha, back with hooks. So I have both hooks in. I have to hold this position, all right, for 3 seconds. And then I get my 4 points, all right? So that's the 2 highest scoring techniques in point jiu-jitsu. Next, we have our guard pass. So on your back. So now, if we're in this position here, he pulls guard, which happens a lot, obviously, in jiu-jitsu. If I pass guard, this is half guard. This is side mount. So once I pass side mount, again, the ref's gonna stand up. 1, 2, 3, and then I get what? I got my 3 points, all right? So that's for passing guard. The numbering system obviously is designed to make you good at jiu-jitsu. So that's one of the most important things that you have to have. Your ability to get back and your ability to get mount are the 2 most important things. Next is your ability to pass somebody's guard. So that's it. Your 2 points is your takedowns, your sweeps, and your knee on belly. Come here. All right? So when you're here, our takedown, obviously, any takedown where you take them down and end up on top, and you have to control position. So if, let's say, I sweep him and he falls, he gets back up, that's not a takedown, all right? I have to get a double leg, go to the ground, boom. We have to stay here for how long? So depending on how much the ref likes you and your team, it could be a long 3 seconds. If I'm reffing a tournament and your coach starts yelling at me, you get a position, 2 points, all right? So the idea is be nice to every ref, all right? Cool. So the idea is we have our takedown, our sweep, and our knee on belly. So basically what a sweep is, if let's say I'm in guard, and let's say I get here and I go, whoosh, and I sweep him, and I change position. Now, if I get here, I've got the point for the sweep because I've changed position. Now, if he bucks me and gets off, I don't get the points for the mount, and that's really what I want. So if I get a sweep, I want to try and keep that mount if I have that kind of sweep, all right? Our last one is knee on belly. On your back. Knee on belly is when I'm controlling position here, and I control this position. I hold this for 3 seconds. They're going to grab here. They're going to push here. If he goes here and pushes, what do I have? Our submissions. Now, we talk about that on your feet. The whole time we have submissions in sport jiu-jitsu, all right? The point game of jiu-jitsu, you have submissions the whole time. Submissions are arm locks, your joint locks. What are we trying to go for? Blood chokes. Why? Because every arm lock or wrist lock or leg lock that we do is a path to the back. For in a real self-defense situation and we break something, they're not going to tap in the street. They're going to be a little more flexible in some areas, but they're going to start biting you. Does that make sense? Or whatever else they have to do. All right? So that's a pointing system for jiu-jitsu. You got basically your 4 point, 3 point, and 2 points. You want to get mount and back. Why? Because those are 2 positions in a real fight where you're going to win. You're going to pound somebody out or you're going to choke somebody. That's why they're the highest scoring positions or submissions. So you've got your guard pass. Why? Because that's crucial. If you're going against jiu-jitsu guys, they're going to pull guard. Your ability to pass guard. Some guys have what's called the impassable guard. All right. And what that means is their guards rarely ever passed. And the idea is one of the most highly landed, most highly landed submission in Brazilian jiu-jitsu competition is what? The triangle choke. All right. You think about that in a real fight. Come here. You think about, stand up. You think about this in a real fight. How likely is this right here going to your knees? Is that going to happen or going to work? There's a lot of bad stuff you can do from knee and me to my back. A lot of stuff. But you think about that. That's the highest landed submission in submission grappling tournaments. A submission from your back. All right. Why? Because of the pointing system, your inability to smash somebody's teeth in with your elbows and with your hammer fists. All right. That's why that works. All right. If you guys see my fights, just pick them up and slam them. You're not allowed to do that in sport jiu-jitsu. You can't pick up and slam people. So again, you get caught in a submission. Sometimes you just got to go, I could probably slam this person if I was on the cement or something, but right then it's not an option. Does that make sense? So that's how sport jiu-jitsu is. It's about points, 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 points. You can win by points or it ends immediately, obviously, when you get that submission. So that's what it's all about. So let's do our starter in-house tournament. Cool. Good. Grab your mouthpiece. Let's go.